Alrighty, welcome back in to the Midwest Sports, Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. I am back, Connor Du Bois, but now we are joined with the talent. Late morning, slept in, I guess, and Jasmine. We're joined by Jasmine. There it is. Jasmine House will be our guest analyst for today for a little bit. So welcome, a University of Houston softball commit. So we will lean on her for all the wealth and knowledge and some of these girls are doing. She just got done doing it herself the last 13, 14 years of your life. While working up to that, obviously the scholarship of going to University of Houston. So fantastic there. We were talking a little bit off air just about getting ready to go down there in a couple weeks, head down, and the only one from the Midwest. So they're going to tell you have an accent and tell them no.
I know.
No, I don't. No, you have an accent. We're in the Midwest. We're in the center of the country. Mm-hmm. We're perfect. We're in the center. Everybody comes to the center, and, that's how it is. But don't let them tell you. I lived a little bit, 18 months down in Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay. And, they were always made fun of me for having an accent. Yep. No, you guys.
They already have, too.
Yep. So, fantastic. Hey, coming up, Jasmine and I will be calling the Team 5 Carolina Blue and Team 6 Orange. So they are just finishing warm-ups here. Carolina Blue will be in the field first. Orange will be batting. So we will have all that for you. We got our cameras reset, moved around just a little bit, hopefully to avoid some foul balls. If you're watching with us in the first game, it didn't take too long for a foul ball to find our main camera behind home plate and knock that off. Luckily, the camera survived. The screen, not so much. Which brings me to my next point, which was the sponsorship opportunities. If you're a business or you like what you see here, sponsorship opportunities, send an email to info@productionsw7.com and let us know how you can help us out. Apple, if you happen to be listening this morning, we love to use iPhones, and that's what happened to break this morning. If you are a iFix screen repair business, we would love to be in contact with you because we do shatter some screens time to time, but that's the price of doing business out here on the softball diamond. So be it. Well, Jasmine, it looks like it's game time.
Yes, sir.
Carolina Blue is taken to the field, and it looks like it's going to be, and in the circle is going to be number 5. Chloe Barber from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. So she makes the trip down here. Good pop on that first pitch here. And number 9, Gabby Olivaria, class of 2023, Warren Township, Illinois. In addition to catching, she plays center field as well. So they will be the battery to start the game for Carolina Blue.
She has some good spin.
Absolutely.
Quite spin.
See, that's why it's nice having you here. Before, I'm so focused on pushing buttons, making sure I'm getting the right graphics up, and it took about 4.5 innings before I was able to settle in and get to the game. So we are going to go with I like that. I like this graphic here. We've got the main one and then the picture-in-picture looking in on the batter. And speaking of the batter, it's going to be number 1, Isabel Royal, class of 2023, out of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, pitcher and left fielder for her. If you were just joining us for this game, couple quick things if you're watching. Jasmine, also catch you up to speed. Sock colors, they do mean something. 2022s, so our 2B seniors are wearing white socks. 2023s are wearing black. 2024s are wearing red. Okay. 2025s are in royal blue, and The 2026ers are wearing yellow, so that'll help us identify the class numbers. Not only us, but it really, that was feedback that the Showtime Sports got from some college coaches.
Yeah.
That one lifted in the left field, over the head, up against the fence.
She'll get a
And safely in the first, leading things off, Isabel Royal. Couple things to note here for coaches and friends and family watching at home. There's no first and third base coach, so kids are kind of on their own. Another opportunity for them to show their knowledge and their in-game decision-making skills, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of put the onus on the kid. I got thrown out. Well, why'd you steal? You know,
Yeah.
why'd you go on the short
Question
pop up the
them,
left
yeah.
field? You know, great opportunity for them to show that off. Switching over, and it'll be number 2, Madison Oatsman, 2023 from Waukee, Iowa. We had her teammate was played in the last game, so a couple kids up from there. Good to see them here.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a good sack fly.
Excellent job. Yeah, excellent job lifting that one into the outfield. And like you said, on that sack fly, and nice job tagging, and a good throw from the center fielder.
If she would have got behind that, it would have been a more momentum throw.
Peyton Kringle, 2022 from New London. We had her teammate Peyton Mix was here last session. Yeah, you mentioned that spin. You mentioned that spin in the warm-ups, and now just getting a chance to look in at it. Yeah, it's
tight. For her being a 2023, she has a lot of time to.
Still lots of time. Good opportunity if she's not already on some radars here to certainly turn some heads. Foul back. Catcher hangs on to that one. Excellent job at doing the catching. Number 9, Gabby Olivaria, 2023. So Warren Township, Illinois behind the plate, and White Bear Lake, Minnesota in the circle. And in the box, number 4, Madison Baker, another 2023, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. So nobody on, 2 outs here. What's your approach, Jasmine? Especially someone bringing in this tight a spin and bringing the heat.
I think with 2, she's going to try to strike her out. I mean, that's every pitcher's goal, but you have to be more selective with your pitches.
Trying to work the corners a little bit, obviously.
Yeah, she keeps moving in and out, and high, up and down, which is really good. That was a high inside.
Yeah, we had Mishki from Hortonville last game was just moving. Everything was in, just jamming batters. It was just kind of went outside just to kind of change the eye level a little bit, but everything was in. Now, following the strikeout, number 5, Mackenzie Miller, Muskego, Wisconsin, first baseman. And got the Black Sox on, so that's a 2023.
She keeps getting those high inside swingers.
Oh, and that ball's moving high and inside at you. It looks so good, right? It has the batter. Yeah.
I can admit that I've done that before.
Absolutely. So that would be the 5 batters. So it's kind of the format. We'll give you the quick rundown here on that in between innings. So the format, where did that sheet go by? So batting-wise, we're going to go numerical order. We're going to go approximately 5 or 6 batters per inning. On day tomorrow, we'll make some adjustments, but kind of pick up where we left off. Bunting and stealing, as I mentioned before, the players are on their own. There are kind of coaches in the dugout just managing the lineup, things like that. But they're encouraged by those coaches. Hey, if you have these skills, bunt, steal, slap, all that, do it and show it. This is your time to shine. And then, especially on the second day, we're going to create some game situations where we'll start the innings with various base runners on base. And just to kind of enhance that evaluation process. We are not keeping score today. This is solely for the girls to showcase their skills. And us at Productions W7 and Showtime Sports, we know those skills will be on full display. I saw it in Game 1. As you mentioned, Jasmine, you just got done playing last weekend. I'm guessing somewhere. Where were we at last weekend?
Last weekend I was in Oklahoma City.
Ooh, home of the
fast pitch.
Nice. Did you get to play out there at where they play the College World Series?
Yes, sir.
That's a fantastic.
Yes.
I used to go down there 4 or 5 years in a row. I went down there. Fantastic place. Watch some good
Great
softball.
experience.
Oh yeah. I remember watching some games till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning because of the rain delays and then everything gets pushed back. Yeah, incredible.
Exactly.
So we are back. And it will be the pitcher, obviously, number 1, Grace Peltier, number 22, class of 2022, from Indian Trail, Wisconsin. Sorry, that's not the pitcher.
First baseman.
First baseman. I just saw a
like
tall 6-foot kid in the box. I'm like, there can't be 2 of them on the same softball team, can there? But yeah, sure enough, here at the showcase, certainly are.
Great insight.
And that was the shortstop, number 9 orange, McKenna Johnston, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, class of 2024. Fields that one cleanly and across the diamond for the first out of the inning. And now that will bring up number 2. Number 2, Natalie Fields, class of 2022 from Oak Creek. Yeah, to see her play against her this year?
Huh?
Did you play against Natalie this year from Oak Creek? I don't know if you might have seen see him in play DHSA, right? Yeah, I didn't know if maybe you saw him in non-conference play.
No.
I know everybody was just trying to schedule as many games against whoever they can this year. Get them in.
Before travel ball started.
Exactly. So a lefty.
Slap.
Looking to, get that slap down.
Good block by the catcher.
Doesn't chase on that one. Little lost her footing there, third baseman Josephine Meyer out of South Milwaukee. But hey, in the circle, number 3, Peyton Kringle, a 2022 from New London. And doing the catching duties, number 8, Miranda Bondurant, a 2023 from Montini Catholic down in Illinois, catcher and also shortstop. So we will probably see her move to shortstop after 3 or 4 innings, or not really innings, I guess rotations you could say.
Great battle by number 2.
And Natalie Fields, Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Swings through that one, though.
High inside.
Those look so inviting, so
They do.
inviting.
They really-
A little bit of adjustment as a catcher, you know. You catch the same 2 or 3 kids
Yeah.
all throughout your high school season, throughout your summer season. Then you come here and now you're trying to catch somebody
Yeah.
you had basically a bullpen session with. The spin, the movement,
Mhm.
all a little different. Release points, trying to pick it up. Big time credit to those catchers, though.
Yes. Yes. And honestly, to everybody, because they've never really played together before.
Oh, absolutely. There's, you know,
So-
some kids, you know, you get on this team and, you know, they try to put so everybody has their home, you know,
Yeah.
their top position. But I know, like last game, I think like 8 of the 11 kids were all listed like second base, shortstop, pitcher.
Wow.
You know,
yeah.
what I mean, you know, you have your catcher that has to be there,
Mhm.
first base. Some of those are locked in. You know, so you had some shortstops out there playing
Yeah.
right field, things like that, moving around. But just shows the versatility.
Yeah. And
mean-
again, when you go to college, you got to expect the same thing.
Exactly. Give me a middle infielder or center fielder, and they could pretty much go play
Yeah.
wherever, you know.
Yep.
I mean, your corners, your catcher, and your pitcher are pretty locked in, but
Mhm.
everything else is, I don't want to say like a carnival ride, but, you know,
Yeah.
kind
yeah.
of
Yeah.
take them and shift them around wherever you want. So that is number 3, Martha Miller, 2023 out of Medford, Wisconsin. We do actually have a graphic for that one. Pitcher, shortstop, second base, kind of as we talked about. She's got that split grip that kind of seems becoming more and more popular.
Oh.
She flies that one, though, out to the second baseman. Looks like number 6, I believe, for Orange. 6 Orange. Yeah, Casey Lois, Burlington, Wisconsin. And it will be in the box now. Number 4, Trinity Mesh from South Beloit, Illinois. Also a pitcher, right fielder, class of 2023. Now way out ahead of that one.
Yeah.
So Kringle doing a nice job moving things around, inside, outside. And she's ahead in this count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, if not 0-2. Climbs the ladder, but
2-2 count.
does not chase. Might have heard it on over to Mike, but this will be the last batter regardless. And Kringle right down the middle for, that would have been the 3rd out. Regardless, so we will rotate through. We had 6 batters or so up.
Mm-hmm.
So how was this season? I got to ask, how was this season with condensed high school season? And then basically, I mean, like you're just kind of waiting for that last high school game to
Yeah.
end, because then next weekend or
Yeah.
the next day, you're probably on your
Yeah.
road to
Fun
somewhere.
fact, after our last game against Grafton, like that night, I had a flight to Oklahoma for a tournament, so because I had to play the next day, that morning.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like boom, boom. So it was. I mean,
I mean,
I like softball, so I love it.
right?
So it was no problem with me. I
I
could
like
go
that
every
professional experience. Like, hey, we finished at
Yeah.
we finished at 6 o'clock at night. I gotta go catch that
Yeah.
a 10 o'clock flight out of General Mitchell. And that's number
Good
6.
catch.
Heck of a catch. Wow, amazing grab. So first, let's
Number
recap
4.
though. Number 6 in number 6 orange, Casey Lois from Burlington. She flew out to right fielder. Number 4, Trinity Mesh from South Beloit,
Had a
out there in
sliding
right
catch.
field. Yeah, nice sliding catch. Put the glove out and the ball fell right in. And it will be number 7, Josephine Meyer, South Milwaukee, third baseman, class of 2023. Chloe Barber remains in the circle for Carolina. That one
It was a high inside.
high inside again. Kind of self-preservation there. Hit it before it
She
hits
fouled
you.
it off. Yeah. Another foul.
Just start charging like per inning for shade usage here for the college coaches. With the tent. And that one driven back up the middle, hits the outfield lip, pops right up to the center fielder. So Meyer aboard, and that will bring up the catcher, Miranda Bondurant. Mentioned before, 2023 out of Montini Catholic. That one high and inside. There's something you won't see during a regular game. Jasmine, the coach for Orange, is like walking out there in right field.
Yeah.
He's out there hanging out, talking to his players behind, like, hey, you're gonna be up in like 5 batters, maybe 6. I don't know, potentially. But he's just out there.
Oh, it popped up.
So that bunt popped up. And it was the catcher, Olivaria, couldn't quite get to it. Didn't give the appearance it was going to spin foul. So
Yeah.
Barber picks it up, and runners at first and second now for McKenna Johnston, 2024 Chippewa Falls.
Wild pitch. So the base runners get to advance.
So second and third now for number 9, McKenna Johnston, Chippewa Falls native. Class of 2024. Said it in the last broadcast, if you need somebody to play the center of the field, this is your kid. Shortstop, second base, and center field. Swings through that one. So a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Johnson. Ball 4, so that will take a runner out of the dugout. And this is the last batter anyway, so the on-deck batter will take her place. That's number 10. Carly Braun just steps in from the on-deck circle.
Definitely something you don't see in a regular game.
No. I was doing the last game. I was talking with Coach Niceby, and we're like an hour into it. I'm like, God, I feel like we're in like the 14th inning. Because kids have been up to the plate 4 or 5 times. Nice throw home. Cut the run off. Hold the runner at third. That's the last batter of the inning, though.
It was a good hit. Good.
Nice job. She took an outside pitch, took it down the left field line. Left fielder makes an excellent throw home. One hops it home. So that ends that half of the inning. We will rotate through. Looks as if number 3, Peyton Kringle, will remain in the circle for Team 6 Orange. Jasmine, how about yourself? You make it to any of these some of these showcases, or was it mainly just out on the?
Yeah, I was mainly out on the road.
Out on the road all the time. So yeah, I mean, if you made 2 trips to Oklahoma this year, where else did you go to?
Louisiana.
So did your family just like buy a house somewhere in like Arkansas and like
No.
just pop back and forth between both? Like that would have been the thing to do.
No,
I mean, you're only like gone. It was only like a month-long season, like 7 weeks.
Yeah.
By the time high school ended in June, late June.
My grandma
early June.
lives in Louisiana, so I stayed with her, and she was the one who got me around.
Oh,
and then
nice.
My team, they're out of Oklahoma,
Gotcha.
so I stayed with them, like when I flew there alone.
Gotcha.
So
Very nice.
very convenient.
Rack up the frequent flyer miles on
Yeah.
on Southwest, huh?
Yeah. Ton of miles.
Yep. Save those up, and then when softball's all done,
Yeah.
take a trip for yourself somewhere.
I don't think softball will ever be done for me.
So in the box now will be. Should have set up on the other side, but the power outlet wasn't there, so I could see the numbers. This was a bad location, but it's going to work out just fine. We'll make it work. Number 5, Chloe Barber, the pitcher from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. Well, we appreciate you spending your one free weekend coming out and
Of course. It's my pleasure. This is fun.
giving us the insight. She
Ooh,
lifts
great
one in the left
inside.
field. That one's going to be between the pines, splits the uprights. And that one is out of here. Number 5, Chloe Barber. Not only is she pitching, but she's helping her own cause. Class of 2023. Touch them all. And then she
Gives off some information.
give out some information to number 6, Olivia Ream, from also out of Minnesota, from Wazeda. Probably saying that wrong, but hey,
Wazeda?
Wazeda,
Zeta.
Minnesota.
That seems right.
Just listed as an outfielder. This was the one. Was this the one that made that diving catch out in right field? Number 6 was it? Or no, it was number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4. That's right. Here we go, Olivia Ream, 2022. So headed into her senior season. On the run, doing a nice job framing, trying to help her pitcher.
Great changeup. She was able to wait on it just enough to drive it through that hole.
Notice the right fielder there dropping down on one knee, making sure that ball does not get by. And that will bring up now number 7, Alyssa Wolfel. out of New Holstein, Wisconsin. Third base, shortstop, second base. So primarily a left side infielder.
Ooh.
So once again, if you're watching, runners are on their own. If they want to steal, steal. They want to tag, tag. Opportunity to not only showcase their physical skills, but also that mental side of the game. Their in-game decision making. As I mentioned before, some of those are kind of the intangibles. At this level, at this point, we got some of the top kids in the Midwest and in the country here today.
Mm-hmm.
You can all field, you can all hit, you can all pitch, catch, and throw. It's sometimes those little intangibles that are going to make the difference on that.
Mm-hmm.
On that interest from the college coach. And that was number 8. Morgan Honeycutt, she drives one in the left center field. It's a 2024 out of Rosemont, Minnesota. Catcher, third baseman. I'm sure we'll see her behind the dish here later on today. Currently out at third base. So runners first and second. And that brings up the current catcher, number 9, Gabby Olivaria. Warren Township, Illinois, catcher and center fielder. That's a kid that gets a great view of the entire game. Behind the plate, and then when you get tired, go command things out in center field for me. She grounds one over to first baseman. Quick speed. She legs that one out. I want to see, I don't know if she's gone through the speed testing, but
yeah,
that was quick down the first base.
Yeah. Especially since the ball was like right to
And the ball,
baseman.
I mean, the ball wasn't very far off the first base
No.
line either. It wasn't like it was in the gap. That was right there, absolutely. So if you're just joining us once again, we're not keeping score here today. We're loosely keeping track of the count, more or less. When we hear blue, let us know. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, whatever. We'll relay that information on to you guys. Obviously, the college coaches that are listening, we want to allow you guys to see, the 0-2 approach, the full count approach, bases loaded, whatever it might be, the 3-0 approach. Kids swinging away and looking to put one over the fence up 3-0, or they selective looking to draw the walk. And teams right now are batting about 5 or 6 per inning. I think it's mostly kind of determined on the roster size. Some teams have 11, some teams have 13. So if they've got that 13, they're going to bat 6. If they've got kind of that 10, 11, they're batting 5, I believe. Get as many plate appearances as we can, as many fielding opportunities. Kids are rotating through the pitcher's mound, catcher. As we mentioned, actually, right now, Morgan Honeycutt, she makes her appearance behind the plate for Olivaria, who just legged that one out at first base. So the inning should have continued there, but the showcase format ends it. And it will be number 10. Carly Braun, Homestead, Wisconsin, center fielder, left fielder. He's got the White Sox on, class of 2022. Looking to slap here off the left side.
Which means speed.
And it's ball 4. So So they will put one runner on eventually when somebody will come trotting out of the dugout there. There we go.
Number 6, I think it is.
Number 6, Casey
Yeah, 6.
Lewis. Oh.
Oh, there goes the camera.
Survived another direct shot. We got it zip tied in this time, though, so hopefully it won't completely fall out of the holster. Tight background here. Boy, those can't be, I don't want to say too, those can't be missing by much. Those look really good.
I know.
Those look really, really good.
Like
Fouls that one
right on
off.
the corner.
Yeah, it must
which
be.
Is like what you want.
Must be just missing there in that river, huh?
Yeah.
So the pass ball there, 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. That will allow Lois to move up to second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Braun. And fouls that one off. We had last game, Jasmine, I think the kid fouled off. She drew a walk and then she fouled off like 7 or 8 pitches. And eventually there's like, just go to first base, we're going to get another batter.
But sometimes those are the best at bats.
Right, exactly. I mean, as a batter, as a pitcher, like, no, like, we got to finish this.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You know, you're trying to get kids plate appearances, things like that. But Braun swings through that one for the strikeout eventually.
Inside.
But it's like, but man, yeah, I want to see that play out. Yeah, you know, those good battles.
Because it also shows like how the pitcher battles and all that.
Right, exactly.
And it's all about mental.
So that will bring up number 11, Paige Johnson. A 2025 from Superior, Wisconsin. And it'll be a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Fouls that one back.
Ooh.
Yeah, as you mentioned in the pregame, that spin is just really tight. It's really hard to see the seams.
That was bullet spin.
Excellent job there, inside corner.
Mm-hmm. You're doing a really good job bringing it both in and out on both lefties and righties, which is sometimes hard.
And credit her kind of mental toughness. We were talking when she was battling Braun. Some of those pitches looked like they were just on the corners, you know, and she wasn't getting the call, and she stayed consistent.
Yes.
Stayed right there. Didn't lose it. Eventually got that strikeout, and then comes back next batter, and she's battling right away.
Yeah. At the first strike, right.
Then it'll bring up number 12, Megan Clary, a 2022 from Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. Shortstop and second base are her primary positions.
Ooh, good.
This one out there to right field. That one is caught. Tagging. A little two-hopper throw comes in the third, but the runner does advance. So nice job hitting behind the runner there.
Mm-hmm.
Advancing the runner, and now that will bring up number 13, Isabella Ronaldo, a class of 2023 member out of Lake Forest, Illinois. Center fielder, she looks to lay down the bunt. Right back to the pitcher. Good speed, but it is Barber throwing her out. 1-3 on the putout. So that ends that half inning. Probably the last batter anyway. That was about 5 or 6 kids.
Yeah.
And Orange will take to the field. And we will be right back with you. You are watching the Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. 100% free and 100% live on W7. All right, welcome back in live to the Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. So in the circle is Peyton Kringle for Orange. She remains in there for her third kind of rotation through. And at the plate, number 10, Izzy Guttenfielder, Warren Township, Illinois. Catcher, center fielder. Sorry, Guttenfielder is Minnetonka, Minnesota. Got the wrong city and state. And primarily center field, that's where she got the invite. Nice change-up, though, but she stays.
Ooh, close play.
Yeah, she kept the hands in, got that over to the shortstop. Excellent hands.
Yeah,
Quick transfer there by number 12, Megan Cleary. Nice transfer into the glove and from the glove to the hand. It fires across the diamond, getting a real speedy Guttenfelder. So that will bring up number 11, Callie Dickey, a 2022 from up in my neck of the woods, Bayport, Wisconsin. Yes, it's Bayport High School, Howard Swamico, technically. She drives one right center field gap.
Is she going to take second?
That's going to get to the fence.
Good throw by the center fielder from the fence.
Excellent point, nice throw, and it's hard to tell, but it dives off there to the fence. So you're throwing out of a valley back up. You're throwing back up a hill in the second base there. And Kayla Reut, 2023, Cambridge, Wisconsin.
I don't know if that was on the swing.
I'm guessing it wasn't. She didn't
I
look
know.
like she kind of agreed with that one.
That's a
Nice job staying behind that changeup. Boy, both those batters, excellent job staying behind the changeups and getting them in the outfield.
yeah.
Roy will take second on the throw home, though. Nice throw by the left fielder. That's 2 of them now that she's had.
Did she bare hand that?
She did, yeah. It hit the
Yeah.
ground. It hit the ground, and it kind of took a hop behind her. And so, yeah, she barehanded that when it hopped behind her. Excellent
That's
pickup.
dangerous. Oh.
So the ground out back to the pitcher. That was number 13, Amber Johnson, first pitch swinging, Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Shortstop and second baseman, class of 2023. Excellent job, though, by
The catcher. Yeah.
by Kringle, and then the catcher getting the tag out at home, essentially. obviously a showcase. Kids kind of giving each other up a little bit there, you know. Nobody out here to run anybody over. I'm guessing bottom of the 7th, 5-5 game though. That might have played. Might have been a little harder slide. Catcher might have came down, blocking the plate a little bit more, you know. But yeah, obviously just trying to get at bats and rotate kids through. So how do you end up on a club team out of Oklahoma?
Twitter. Twitter's your best friend to get recruited.
There you go. So any younger kids, or you're watching your sisters here or whatever, you heard it here.
And emails.
Twitters and emails. There, there you go. So along those same lines, though, I mean, I know, college coaches too. You said Twitter's your best friend to get recruited. Also could be your enemy when getting recruited.
That's very
if
true.
You don't have a good, clean social media presence.
Very, very true.
So, just another tidbit, we want to throw out there. I mean, I coached AU basketball, and I took kids through the process and stuff, and yeah, I know of
someone who got their D1 scholarship cut because of that, because of something that she posted, even 5 years ago.
Yeah,
it does not matter.
Yep, it's one of those things. You want to have one of those clean profiles as best as possible. As I mentioned before, I mean, these coaches are inviting you into their family, essentially.
Yeah. So
and their job is on the line because of what you do and don't do.
Yep.
And so they want the high-character kids that can also happen to play softball.
Great one-hop play by the shortstop.
So leading things off, that was number 1, Isabel Royal from Sun Prairie. We're yakking about social media and not doing our job promoting the kids.
Well, we are helping them.
Yeah, we are helping them, exactly. So that will bring up now, should be number 2, I believe. Yeah, number 2. Madison Otzman, 2023, Waukee, Iowa. Waukee.
Pitcher and first baseman.
Iowa's one of those interesting sports they have, or states. They have like a full summer softball. It's like the high school season is in the, kind of like what we did this year.
That's in Iowa.
Yeah. Where it carries, it starts late May, mid-May, and goes into late June, early July. I think exactly what kind of we did this year with Wisconsin. Not by choice, obviously. So in the circle, looks like we had a little bit of a pitching change. Is that number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Trinity Mesh, after making that nice grab out there in right field, she comes in to pitch for her team, Carolina. Carolina 5.
Ooh, good change up.
Foul back. That camera, I put that camera right at foul ball level. That's why I took a hit earlier today.
I mean, it's the best view, though.
It is the best view, and that's the problem with the short backstop here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'd like to be another probably 5-6 feet back. That's lifted in to right field, just behind first base. The number 13. 13 for Carolina Blue. Amber Johnson roaming over. She comes over from her spot, makes the grab as number 5, Chloe Barber, watched the runner at first.
Ooh, good change up.
And now batting for Team Orange, number 3, Peyton Kringle. A couple kids here from the New London area. I'm going to have to probably get out there next year for a little softball action for their high school season. She lifts that one in the center field. Caught can of corn. That's that catcher, number 9, Gabby Olivaria. She moves from catcher out to center field.
Just speed.
Yeah, after seeing her run that one out, I'm pretty sure you could probably, I just put my right fielder and left fielder on the line and just let her get everything else. You guys catch everything that's on the line or foul, and I'll let I let Gabby just take the rest of the outfield. Now batting number 4, Madison Baker, Chippewa Falls, first baseman, class of 2023.
Drives them inside.
And right on cue, Gabby roams over to left center field, makes the grab. So that would have been the third out of the inning there, but we're going last batter here. Showcase rules. Nobody out. We do have a runner on first for Mackenzie Miller from Muskego. It's the other thing kids learn how to play. Like, when are you gonna, first baseman? When is my catcher gonna throw down? Like I know my summer team catcher. Like, if she's like 2 feet off, I'm getting a throw. Like, I don't know today when my catcher's gonna throw down. Cover the base every time, though, I guess.
It's tricky because got to be ready for everything, though.
Nice job there, number 8. Morgan Honeycutt dropping down, getting in front of that, keeping the runner at first.
All 3 catches.
Well, right on cue. And Gabby is loving the bright lights of W7 today. Moves out to center field and picks up all 3 outs. As I said, just put your left fielder and right fielder on the line. Let Gabby Oliveria from Warren Township, Illinois, let her roam the entire outfield, and you'll be in good hands out there. So after that rotation, I don't think any runs came across. We just had that one, I think maybe hit. I don't know, somehow a runner got on first base. Who are we going to have out here on the mound? Pitching change for Orange is going to be Isabel Royal, 2023, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
Left-handed pitcher, number 1, Isabel Royal.
And at the plate for Team Carolina 5, number 1, Grace Peltier.
Something to note about lefty pitchers is that they already have that natural curve, so it's tricky.
See, this is why we bring you in. So how many softball games do you end up playing this summer?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. I know. I just always laugh at the college season. You get the teams that get out to Oklahoma and they're like 35-18.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, we're still scraping the snow off the diamonds,
Yeah.
And it's May, and they're already they're going into regionals and super regionals with 50 games under their belt. Yep, always a tough challenge.
Which is also why I'm kind of happy to move down to warm weather.
Hey, you run away from the snow.
Yeah.
is number 2.
Oh. She's going to steal second. Great base running.
Yeah, so it's number 2, Natalie Fields. Grounds one to the third baseman, a little bit of high throw. Pulls the first baseman off. She tries to apply the tag. The ball popped out. And Fields makes her way all the way around to second. And that will bring up number 3, Martha Miller. Medford, Wisconsin. Pitcher, shortstop, second base.
Ooh. Sneaky bunt.
Yeah, tried to
Just
drop that
fouled
down
it
there
off.
last minute. Yep. Yeah, first baseman kind of playing back a little bit, I imagine now. She'll take
Yeah.
a few steps in. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I always, just because of the coverages and how much rotation has to happen, runner at second, I just love bunting. Because, I mean, there's so much that has to go right for the defensive team.
Because then they all have to come in and
Exactly.
communicate.
Exactly.
And especially something like this where I don't know if they played together before, but. Ooh.
Wants to go to first, but you get to stay there and maybe get hit again. Like, that's the downfall of the showcase rules. I really love to run this one off. Or you stand there and you just put one over the center field fence.
Yeah, right.
You hit me, I hit you.
Yeah. Ooh.
So they play a little catch between the catcher and second baseman. And they end up getting at least one out.
Show us heads up, though, with the defense.
That one going to be just out of play.
I think it's a full count.
Grounder back to the pitcher. Nice job. That's tough as a lefty. I mean, you could tell, well
did
practiced.
look well.
She was starting to turn as that ball was coming down into her glove, squaring up to get to throw to first base. Hey, just a quick little update. I was looking back here on the schedule. Both of these teams, Team 5 Carolina and Team 6 Orange, both of them have completed their skill testing earlier today. So all that information should be up on, one, it should be on their player or their virtual player profiles. And all that information is at showtimesportscamps.com/Midwest-showcase. Or, talked about it before, Twitter. Everything this group does, Showtime Sports, their only social media presence is through Twitter. So at Showtime Sports 1, and they've got the link pinned at the top as their top tweet. So head on over there. I would love to see some of these home to first and first home times for some of these kids. Phenomenal. Running, throwing, especially those outfielders. Their catch to home time, things like that. They've got all that testing going on. So they have completed that. So head on over there. Definitely give that a check out. And I think tomorrow they're going to have some hitting and stuff like that as well, get some more metrics. So, yeah, the blast motion batting practice. If you're looking to get information on, so exit velocity and then also pitching evaluations going on. So for those colleges. That one lifted left field.
And it's out.
Right at the pine tree out there. Number 5 for
that's her second home
Carolina.
run.
Chloe Barber. Yeah, she almost hit that one in the same spot
It is.
as the previous one. It was, well, one pole to the left. The last one went between the pines. This one just to the left. Good thing she's playing softball, because if that was football, that would have been wide left. But, hey, heck of a poke by her. I don't know if that one's going to come back. As I said before, it drops off into a little bit of a creek ravine back there. But I was talking with Bill, one of the organizers. They said they purchased about 500 softballs for today's event, today and tomorrow. Yeah. So we should have enough.
I think so.
Yeah, I think the home run derby tonight is actually over on field 2, which is good, because I don't think some of these we would probably go through. I'm guessing we'd probably go through about 10 or maybe about a good 2 or 3 dozen softballs that would get lost down there in the creek if we were over here on this diamond.
Gabby's back behind the plate.
Yeah, you see that? Just she doesn't get up, throws right from the knee.
Starting with
Very
runners on.
Yada. The can't even call it Yada Molina. It's like the whole 3 Molina brothers from Major League Baseball. Same thing, just catch, chop to the knee, throw through.
Starting with runners on second and first.
So great pickup there. That's why you're here. I can only do so much. Well, you got no real tag. Yeah, she did not tag up at second base.
Yeah, no.
It was caught. I don't think she knew it was caught.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about this evaluation. There's no coaches. So there's nobody telling you there what to do. Now we might put a coach at third base to help him out a little bit.
Because it was hard, because like the way she like dove and then like caught it like backhand. It was tough.
But I would love to see her kind of just open up just a little bit more and see that.
Yeah.
I mean, positional-wise, she was just 3-4 steps off second base. I just don't think she saw that it fell in the glove.
Good change up.
So anyway, it will be number 7. Josephine Meyer, South Milwaukee, 2023. Primarily a third baseman. She's in the box, runner at first. What would be 1 out? That
Good
one in the
backhand.
hole.
She should have just held it.
I like the fake throw there, the fake hard throw, see if you can't draw the runner off. This is going to be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, great stop, absolutely. Great stop. All righty.
Good catch by the center fielder.
I was talking to Gary. Catch us up, Jasmine. What do we have going on? It was Miranda Bondurant was batting.
She popped up by the fence, and the center fielder and right fielder were right next to each other, so they had a good communication that the center fielder could catch it.
Yeah, see, you got to make that adjustment. Gabby's not out there.
Yeah.
You know, before you just knew Gabby has everything. So number 9, McKenna Johnston, class of 2024, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. I love that little pump fake.
Yeah.
Make the runner get there. If you're going to get that far off, you're getting dirty, whether I throw it or not. Love it.
But sometimes as a base runner, you want to draw that throw.
Nice bunts, just foul.
Oh.
Pops that one up. Going to be third baseman, number 7. Settles under it, Alyssa Wolfel from New Holstein. And that will now bring up number 10, Carly Braun. Oh, just missed the camera again. Carly had the 17 pitch at bat last time. I mean, she drew the walk on 6 pitches. But then with the showcase format, she battled a ton off. High and inside. Throw behind the runner.
Yeah. Smart play by number 7.
Yeah, a little kind of looking for that delayed steal. And as soon as Gabby threw down the first, she took off. So heads up base running there by number 7, Josephine Meyer on Team 6 Orange. Another one high and inside. She fights it off down to the third baseman, but excellent play by number 7, Wolfel. Fires it across the diamond.
Advances the runner. Oh.
And that's just going to switch up. Like I said, we kind of got to go with the flow. Go with the flow a little bit. Make sure kids are getting as many plate appearances and fielding opportunities. I think the coaches got to talk ahead of time, say, hey, I got 3 pitchers, you got 4. We got to make sure, we get each kid 2 or 3 innings. Every kid, though, here, even though we're live streaming just one game field, every kid here will make at least 1 appearance between today and tomorrow. So for all the coaches that aren't here, that are watching at home, about 100 yesterday at the welcome ceremony, they said there's about 165 to 170 coaches that were signed up going into yesterday when they left the house to come, run the event. About 165, 170. And of that, they said about 90 of them were scheduled to be here in person. So,
that is awesome.
So exactly. Awesome. Great opportunity for a lot of these kids. Maybe you didn't have to go to Oklahoma all those times, You could just come from DHSA right over here,
Yeah.
If you had one of these. But I'd rather.
We did, but we didn't.
Right.
So it's a good thing that there's.
Oh, absolutely. This. Absolutely. Well,
because some of these girls who don't have the opportunity like me will have that opportunity now.
Exactly. And it's a great opportunity even for the college coaches. They're able to see, you can go to a tournament, but you go to a tournament and the kid or 2 that you're there to watch might only get 2 or 3 plate appearances depending on how the game goes. And you're there to see a kid play shortstop and the ball may never get hit to shortstop.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, can they feel the ball? The ball never went to him.
Yep.
At least here you can come and you can see multiple plate appearances, multiple opportunities of them fielding the ball, live skill testing, all that fun stuff. So in the circle for Team Orange is still Isabel Royal, and leading things off in their half of the rotation is, for Carolina Blue, number 6, Olivia Ream. Wazeda, Minnesota, an outfielder, class of 2022, as designated, obviously by her age, but also the White Sox here today. If you're looking for some more of the skills testing, that's on its own. Each session is going to have its own designated YouTube link. Head on over to Productions W7. They will all be up there through today and tomorrow and for the next little bit for you guys to go back and review, especially the college coaches. I'm sure some of them have split screens trying to watch a game here, trying to watch some kids they're looking at I see like the 20-yard dash going on over there, so fun stuff. I think it's a 20-yard dash. Where we really
Probably everything.
Where we really should be, Jasmine, is over there live streaming the team photo contest. Have like a TikTok contest and like that's
Wait,
where
they are?
Well, no, I mean no, we're not live streaming that, but it would be kind of
no, like TikTok.
Yeah, they're doing a team photo, but we should be over there doing like a TikTok contest.
Yeah.
So
that'll be fun. Good block by the catcher, number 11.
Number 11 orange is Paige Johnson, all the way down from Superior, Wisconsin. And that is batting is number 7. That was the third baseman from last half inning. Alyssa Wolfel made a couple nice plays, but she grounds out to her counterpart, Josephine Meyer, over there. Number 7 grounds out to number 7, both playing third base. But she will remain at first. Part of the go with the flow approach. Morgan Honeycutt now steps into the box. Rosemont, Minnesota. Class of 2024.
Ooh, that was a close play.
Excellent throw behind there. A strikeout, throw down to first. See a little bit of a smirk down there on from Melissa Wolfel.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, you almost got me. Or you may have gotten me. Blue didn't see it.
Great play by the pitcher.
Excellent job, yeah. I would say even a better grab by shortstop, number 12, Megan Clary, Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln.
Especially with that, with the runner sliding.
Yeah, you had the low throw skipping into the first base side right ahead of the runner. And now she climbs the ladder to save an overthrow. So, high, low, whatever. She's gonna get her glove on it. Come inside, but it is Isabel Royal grabbing it for the final out. Maybe potentially the last batter of the inning. We don't know. Kind of like Blue, we're just kind of going with the flow.
Yeah.
Blue was like, "Hey, we got 2 outs, but all the kids are off the field." Okay. You know, like Blue was like, "Hey, that's the 4th ball. We need a runner out there." And yep, so it's kind of get the kids out here. Yep. Don't you wish all the softball games went this fast?
Oh, no.
No.
Usually a 75-minute time.
Well, I mean, but inning-wise, if we're actually playing like outs, I mean, you know, if you're playing the legit 3-batter outs, they would go really quick, but you know that's because we've got some great, exactly what Blue said. There's an incredible amount of talent here today. Friends at Showtime Sports did a phenomenal job. They had about 15 tryouts starting last October, running through through May. They had about 450 players try out at different showcases. And then they assembled 16 teams with anywhere from 11 to 13 kids. I think they sent out invites for, 13 kids on a team. And some kids were probably playing in Oklahoma this weekend and couldn't come. I don't know. Or other things going on, graduation parties, things like that. So every team, though, has about anywhere from that 11 to 13 number. And then So about a 204 total are here, 204, 210-ish. So great opportunity for these kids.
And it's a great way to make new friends.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you're going to be with your team pretty much for 6 to 8 hours today, and then another 6 to 8 hours tomorrow. Probably hang out and cheer on if you got teammates playing in or participate in the home run derby tonight. You'll be back here tonight cheering them on. The top kids from the skills testing will be out here again. I don't know if we're going to try to find like a top fielder or top, outfielder home to, or outfield to home, whatever. But so we're going to get the top of the top here back here tonight, showcase their skills one final time, and obviously the home run derby. That will be fun.
Yeah. Home run derbies are always fun.
And that one is going to remain fair.
It's going to take second. Aww.
Phenomenal throw out there. So that was number 11, Paige Johnson. Gets one down the left field line. It was rolling towards the fence. But it was, I believe that is that number 7 out there? That's a list. No.
No, I think.
No, Wolfel's still at third base. But
yeah, I can't see the number.
I would love to get a number on that because, man, she made a nice job. She rounded it off and threw an absolute laser to second base to get Johnson sliding in. She didn't even have to slide. The throw was that far ahead.
Already beat her.
That was already there, yeah.
Oh, but she will stay on second. Oh, and there's a runner on first.
More game situations.
Yeah. Great change up.
I feel like if we're keeping score, like Orange would be down right now, like 4-1. Like, hey, we're just gonna put some extra runners on and try to tie this thing up. See if anybody notices.
Two count for number 12. Runners on first and second.
There you go, Jasmine. Just take over. Run me out of the crowd. Be perfect. I'll just hit the buttons over here for the camera, and you just keep doing the play-by-play. That's exactly what I want.
Popped up on that inside pitch. Number 13. Isabella Granello. Good hit by number 13.
That's why you put those runners on, though, and it creates those situations.
Chaos.
Otherwise, that's just a routine single.
Got to create chaos somehow.
So runner second and third, and it will bring up number 1, Isabel Royal. She grounds out, but
got that run in.
We'll get the run in and advance the runner, but hey, that's kind of how it's going. That's that.
Did that almost hit us?
Yeah, it landed right behind us off the other field.
It only hurt for a second.
All right. I gotta go check a battery.
So okay.
I'm gonna kind of let you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Put this on. Yeah.
My mom said we hear you.
What's that?
My mom said we hear you.
Good. Now I tell you, you're the only one talking. If they don't hear you, it's a problem for the next 2 minutes. so 12:45. That's what I mean. Like,
That's an hour?
Don't you feel?
Wow.
There's another hour. Don't you feel like this game should have been over like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. All right, so we have number 11 for the Carolina Blue. That is Kaylee Dickey, class of 2022 from Bayport, Wisconsin. She plays center field. And in the circle, we still have number 1, Isabel Royale, 2023 from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Lefty hand pitcher. Routine play by number 10, Carly Braun, class of 2022 from Homestead. Hitter drove that outside pitch. And now we have number 12 batting for Carolina Blue. That is Kayla Wright, class of 2023 from Cambridge, Wisconsin. Great play by the third baseman, number 7, Josephine Meyer, class of 2023. Almost lost it, but got it under control and got that throw. She's loving that outside corner. We have number 13 up to bat. Tried to lay down that bunt, but the pitch was too high. That is Amber Johnson, class of 2023.
All right, Jasmine, I'm back. Boy, hey, you're doing a good job, so I'm just going to keep hitting the buttons and,
Okay.
keep rolling with it.
High called.
Oh, sometimes you get fooled by it. Like, you think it's... She thought it was going to be more against the fence, and so her first couple steps are towards the fence, and if she went kind of back initially, she would have had it. Just kind of keeps drifting. Grace Peltier from Indian Trail, Wisconsin. Nice out there, brings up number 2, the Natalie Fields.
Great slap, speed.
Yeah, nice slap and speed, like you said. That is the 5th batter.
Was just running back to
So we're scheduled to go till 12:45, 12:30, 12:45. So a couple more at bats here. About a half hour.
New pitcher in the circle.
Is that going to be number 3? It looks like.
Yep.
Martha Miller from Medford. And leading things off is going to be number 2, Madison Otzman. 2023 from Waukegan. I want to say that's probably Waukegan.
Yeah.
Waukegan, Iowa. Pitcher, first baseman. That one coming right at you. Didn't even flinch.
I just looked up and I was like, oh. That's my pitch. Good play by the shortstop, number 7. Alyssa Waufel? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Now to bat, we have number 3, Peyton Gringle, class of 2022, from New London, Wisconsin.
There we go. That's what I was looking to get up the. Pull up the ShowtimeSportsCamps.com/Midwest-Showcase leaderboard for all of our, as most teams now have made it through their skills testing and stuff. There you go, Gabby. There it is. See, she's on our leaderboard for the 20-yard dash. Gabby Oliveria, the catcher.
Nice.
Here for Team Blue. She's not in there now, but number 9 for Team Blue, 2.99 seconds.
Number 4 is hitting for the Orange, Madison Baker, class of 2023, from Chippewa Falls.
Gabby Oliveria, 1.7 pop time. So that's the pop of the glove to the second catch at second base. That's some pretty good speed.
Yes, it is.
She swings over the top of that one. Number 4, Madison Baker, right off of Blue.
Yeah. Good thing I was with padding on.
And it will bring up number 5,
Yep.
Mackenzie Miller First baseman, Mosquito. She's got the, was that the GTS logo on the helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Play her summer ball with them.
Cool.
Stays inside on that one.
Yeah. Go right to the third baseman, which always sucks.
Number 12, Kayla Reut from Cambridge.
Played that hop perfectly.
Ever listed as a left fielder and a third baseman. That'd be just a tall left fielder.
I think she was the one who threw that ball.
Yes. I think you're right. Well, judging by that throw from third to first there, I would have to say you've got to be right there, Jasmine. She similar throw and velocity across the diamond. And try her out again. That one foul. Take a look in here on Casey Lewis's warm-up swings and approach. Kind of inside outs that one. Crazy spin.
She was able to beat that out. Oh, and now we're switching.
That's better, boy. That one just off the bat, it had
Yeah.
trouble. All that spin on it. You knew if it got any part of the glove going in, if it wasn't clean,
Yep.
and that's what it did. It kind of bounced out and allowed her enough time to get down there. So we head to the, I don't know, I feel like it's like the top of the 12th. Another rotation here, though.
Number 2 is in the circle for Orange. Madison.
Otsman, I'm going with
Otsman,
Otsman,
yeah.
Otsman. From 2023 from Waukee, Iowa. Waukee. Pitcher, first baseman, so now she will be in the circle. Just real quick, a couple things. Verified metrics here are collected at the showcase. Showtime Sports is using the latest technology to gather data on players during the showcase. Technology includes the use of stalker radar guns testing arm strength, throwing velocity, and hitter's exit velocity. Blast motion testing the bat speed, time to contact, on-plane efficiency, peak hand speed, and rotational acceleration. And lastly, Rhapsody testing pitcher's velocity and spin rates on the various pitches they throw. Having all these metrics in one place that can be stored and used to evaluate players makes the recruiting process much more efficient and manageable for coaches, and a ton easier for the players. But they've got verified metrics, and they can, once they get on that Twitter and they do all their thing, and they, the coach wanted more information. They've got a profile built right on the website as well. They can send that link to them, put it right on the top of their Twitter in the description, pin it to the top, and no second guessing. Yeah, hey, I throw this fast. My bat speed is this. My pop time. We're talking about that before. Gabby Olivaria, who looks like she's out there on second base.
Yeah.
Her pop time 1.7 seconds. Glove to second base.
Number 4 is up to bat. Trinity Metch, class of 2023.
South Beloit, she lifts one. That's been a popular place today, right out there between the two pines. Doesn't go over the fence, but off the bottom. And that will definitely score all of area from second base. No doubt about that. So now second and third for number 5.
Oh, she hit 2 home runs.
Chloe Barber. All right, if she puts another one out there between the pines. I'm taking her as, if she's not in the home run derby, I'm getting a hold of somebody. Yeah. We're putting her in.
Uh-huh.
And if she puts in, we're getting her in the home run derby if she's not. But if she does, definitely goes out there between the pines again. This is my pick to win the night. The swing is just so effortless.
Yeah.
They're working her in, and in. They're not going to allow her to extend her hands and bat.
But I think those were the pitches that she hit out was all inside because she was able to keep her hands in, causing the ball.
Great job by her.
Yeah. Good job by the catcher, keeping that ball from getting away.
This is number 8, Miranda Bondurant. Montini Catholic. There's one of those inside ones. Yep. She tried to get around on that.
But with a pass ball, with the short backstop, it's hard
for
the runner on third to steal home.
Yeah, you're definitely not scoring on that. Throw down, nice stop there by the third baseman. That's number 3, Peyton Kringle. So ball 4, maybe we'll put a runner on, maybe we won't. Sure, why not? So that'll load them up will be the scenario. Bases loaded. A new count, so to speak, to Barber.
Right down the middle, first pitch. Well, like 6th pitch at this point. Ooh. She just missed that.
Nice
catch.
Diving attempt there. Number 10 out there in left field. That's Carly Braun.
But then that allows number 5.
Does a great job keeping her in front of her, though, so it kind of limits the damage.
Yeah, and there's good backup behind her. Runners on second and third with number 6, Olivia Ream, class of 2022. Up to bat.
Are you just gonna leave out the city she's from, or because it's Wazeda, Minnesota? Just have a little tough pronunciation. We're just gonna breeze over that, Jasmine. Come on. And I'll only announce the kids if their name is Sarah and last name Smith.
No.
And we laugh because people do the same thing with all of our crazy city names that we have.
Yeah.
So that would be ball 4 there to Olivia Ream. Somebody will try it out and take their spot down there. Maybe not. Moving on.
Nope, okay.
Alrighty. Go back to the old school rules. Ghost runner at first base right now. And when you wanted to play a game of baseball or whatever, and you only had 8 kids, and you just split up and play 4-on-4.
Those are the best.
Get in those hot debates with your friends. Oh yeah, no, that was a really fast runner on first. They would have scored on that. No, he went enough. That one roped foul in the other field. So pass ball here. We will have an attempt. Standing up.
Safe.
Number 13, Isabella Ronaldo from that's Carolina. Number 13, Amber Johnson from Winnebago Lutheran Academy. You've got to see that right away. Get that kind of jump with these short backstops.
No hesitation.
Great heads up play by her. Once again, no base coaches, so it's all on the kids to read the ball in the dirt, read the pass balls, the angles, and advance on their own free will. And another chance at redemption. No! Wow, heck of a dive there. Yeah. Number 10 again out there in left field. Carly Braun almost comes up with a heck of a grab. And that one's going to be to her left in the other gap. Yeah. She's got to cover some ground. I don't know if she recovered after the last one.
Knocked the wind out of her.
It's kind of picking on her a little bit. I mean, she almost makes a heck of a grab diving down the left field foul line. And then next pitch while you're recovering, I'm going to go left center field gap on you. So after that rotation, probably got probably 2 more at-bats here for each team, depending how they set it up. If they're going to go 4 kids, 5 kids, if they're going to put some runners on. Well, we have just about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes left here for this game between Carolina Blue Team 5 and Orange Team 6. Martha Miller from Medford in the circle this half inning, this rotation, and behind the plate is number 8, Morgan Honeycutt. So Team Carolina's kind of doing 2 innings for their catchers, give them 2 innings and rotate out. I think I see Gabby over there in right field now at number 9.
Good change up by number 3, the pitcher. Yeah, that's Gabby out there.
So once again, I just shift everybody over to left field and let Gabby have right field, center field, give her half out there. That one down the left field line, one hops the fence. He had runner start on first and second. And they will eat that throw. Throw behind though. See ya.
Great heads-up play, though.
Nice job, yeah. So that was number 7. Josephine Meyer hits one out to left center field. And then draws the throw back to first. And it was number 5, I believe. Mackenzie Miller then that gets cut down. Heads-up play by her counterpart, number 5, Chloe Barber. Kid's been all over the place this game.
Yeah.
Nice throw back across the diamond to get her trying to advance the third. Ooh.
That's the second time she's did that.
Great call.
Yeah.
Barbara went to put the tag down and nobody was home. All she could do was look up and flip the ball back to her pitcher.
Number 8 for Orange is up to bat. Miranda Bondurant, class of 2023.
Montini,
Catholic.
Yeah, I grew up in Illinois, so all these have a little extra. All these cities and schools sound familiar. So a pass ball, and
Number 7.
Josephine Meyer, she advances. She's been real heads up on the
Yeah.
bases today. Real savvy. So number 9, McKenna Johnston. 2024 Chippewa Falls.
Slapper and power hitter. It's great to have those two things as a hitter because you can create chaos in the defense.
For sure. Well, you see how the defense is going to play you, and
yeah.
Okay, you're going to play back. All right, I'm slapping. All right, you're playing for me to slap. I'm just going to swing away here.
Yep.
And she's got that right elbow pad protected. That front elbow, that lead elbow is hanging right out over the front corner of that plate.
I don't know if you can see my bruise, but my very last at bat, I got hit right there, and I don't wear an elbow guard.
Going away
really
presents,
close.
huh?
Yeah, it was really close, so wearing those things are smart.
Thank you. Any ball will do. Anyone.
Already running out of the balls.
Blue says just throw it out there, get one in play. She gets around on that one, back to the pitcher.
Bo was able to get the run in, even though not keeping score.
And number 10, Carly Braun. So this
It's the left fielder.
This is
with
one
the
that,
two.
this is one that you don't come up with the plays, but it's one that I'm writing down as a college coach. Obviously want to see her hit and everything, but looking to slap there.
Oh.
Swings over the top of that one for strike number 3. And that'll be it. So skills testing now going on over on Diamond 2. If you're looking for some of that, that's also on our W7 Productions YouTube page. Should have teams 3 and 4 are doing that. Right now, 11:30 to 12:30, so they'll be wrapping up there. We will wrap things up here around 12:45, and then our next game is scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. Jasmine and I are going to go hit up that food tent over there and
Oh, yeah.
Gatorades, and I think I saw some Panera sandwiches, I think, when I was running the check on the camera. But we'll be back here with Team 9 and Team 10. So 9 is 9 red and 10 black. So 9 red and 10 black. We'll have that right back here at approximately 1 o'clock. We'll see how quickly they can get the field turned over. Things to go.
In the circle, we still have number 2, Madison Otzman, class of 2023 from Waukee, Iowa.
There you go. And batting is number 7, Alyssa Wolfel from New Holstein. '23. Third base, shortstop, second base. One ball, 2 strike count here. Paige Johnson, 2025 from Superior, doing the catching duties.
All of these pitchers are doing a fantastic job keeping the batters off balance.
It's just got to be fun coming here, like knowing, okay, I'm going to go against some of the top pitchers in the state, regardless of age or conference or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be no easy trip to the plate today. Like,
Nope.
every hit is earned. Everything. The same thing as a pitcher, you know? There's no really easy out here.
Mm-hmm.
So drop third strike there, but it is Paige Johnson. Gathers it, throws it down the first. Nice job by number 5, Mackenzie Miller from Muskego covering. Easy 2-3 put out.
And now up to bat we have number 9, Gabby Oliveria, class of 2023 from Warren Township, Illinois.
Oh, right at me. I flinched on that one. Oh. Choking up just a little bit on the bat there. Inside. She was looking to put that one down there in the baseball field. Foul ball. Johnson unable to hold on to that. It's just, I mean, it's a little thing, but it reminds me back when I played and the coaching that I had. Just everybody's creeping. Yeah, like all 4 teams so far on this diamond, every pitch, everybody's creeping. So, I mean, it's just a tremendous credit to, obviously, their high school coaches, but their club coaches, that these kids out here are definitely being taught and I feel brought up the right way.
Yeah.
For a while, I mean, you do so many of these softball games, and I'm out here in right field, and I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get a ball hit, you know. But everybody,
Alright, yeah.
every pitch is creeping. It's incredible. Backups, you know, I mean, these kids have never played together before. Some of them, you might have a teammate on the team, but I don't think they partnered them up that way, but, you know, maybe you're here last year and you're on the team together. But for the most part, it's all 13 kids that have never played before. And the backups are still happening, you know, throwdowns, things like that. It's incredible.
Yes, it is.
Just a bit outside on that one.
Number 10 for Carolina Blue, Izzy Guttenfelder, class of 2024 from Minnetonka?
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Minnetonka. Minnetonka, Minnesota. So she goes down on strikes. And they're going to call that a day for this game. So we're going to wrap up here a little early and go check out the concession stand area or whatever they got for us. But right now, they haven't updated us or anything. But like I said, this game did end about 20 minutes early or so. It's supposed to go to 12:45. Next game is scheduled for 1 o'clock. Head on over to Productions W7, hit that bell, and it'll give you a notification when we do go live again. But if it is planning to go live at 1 o'clock, we'll be back on just probably about 12:55, a little bit beforehand, to get things going, make sure everything's going good. Other than that, for Jasmine House, University of Houston softball, I guess you're no longer a commit. You're kind of going there.
Yeah.
You're making the trip down. You're going there. So, and myself, Connor Du Bois, you have been watching the Showtime Sports Midwest Softball Showcase. 100% free, 100% live.